Hello and welcome back to episode 33 of our Let's Play on Calmsden farm. We have got absolutely tons to do, and because of that I've sort of got our ducks in a row a bit and brought our gear down. So what we need to start, both of our canola fields are done. They're ready to harvest. For some reason, and I don't know why, they're only at 80%. They have no weeds in. They're fully fertilised. Needs ploughing. There's no lime, and it doesn't need rolling. Excuse me. It doesn't need rolling. So I can't work out, because I've even went into different bits thinking there's like odd bits that aren't fertilised there, but all this is fertilised and still only 80%. I don't know why. So I'll have to check see if the other fields are the same. But yeah, tons to do. In fact, I'm just going to start getting going. We'll get hooked up here, because we might as well talk about how much we've got to do while we're actually doing it. And we'll get... oh, it's already on. We'll get the header trailer pulled out the way. Love that JCB, by the way. If I haven't already said, which I know if I'm going to have, ace. Absolutely ace. Right, let's get this. Oh my... does that need fixing? It's going to need fixing, isn't it? Why can't I even think where to look for this? Right. Let's get cracking. Because we need to get all this oil processed as well. We'll need to start getting it in quickly. Right, that's only going 4 miles an hour. Does this need doing? Because if it does, I'm just going to go back and get it fixed before we even properly start. So what should it do? What should it do? What should it do? It's not telling us. Will the header tell us? Right, it should do 6. Right. Give us 2 seconds. I'm going to go back, get it fixed, and then... that was expensive. That was mega expensive. So we've been back to our own workshop. We've repaired the harvester. It was over 32 grand to fully repair it. That is mental. I know the head is probably going to need doing as well. It is, isn't it? That's so annoying. That's so annoying. What should I do? Should I put the header on the JCB and just take it and get it repaired? I'll just carry on at this. I'm only going to get an extra 2 mile an hour 2 mile an hour over, don't I? You used to be able to just, and you might still be able to, I don't know, but you used to be able to repair it without taking it to a garage, couldn't you? And it doesn't seem like you have the option to now. So it just says sell. It doesn't say repair anymore. It's obviously something that's changed on 22 that I've never really noticed before. I think we sort of touched on it in one of our latest survival let's plays. But I think it's something we're going to have to sort of visit more, and that's talking about the state of the equipment, because I mean you can see here it's having quite a big effect, isn't it? And I've always tried to keep the machinery sort of repaired, but when it comes to the implements I normally leave them. So things like the trailers, maybe if we just have sort of got trailed cultivators, plows, stuff like that, I don't tend to repair them, but I think we may have to. Which, when you look at our survival let's play, that is gonna be painful. That. I just want to get the pipe on the right side. I've realised when I started coming down here that the pipe's on the inside, which is no good, because we'll just wreck our crop. We're talking about things that we have to do. We have got 3 fields. Oh, that field up there, that's ours. That's our sunflower field. That's not ready yet. It won't be ready for a while. What is ready though are our other 3. So these 2 canola fields, our potato field is ready. We need to, I think we need to sell a load of pigs. We need to feed our cows. There's so much to do. I'm sure there's probably other stuff as well. Repair loads of our equipment. Let's put this in here just while we pass. We might as well. Just because then we might get sort of once round now. It's starting to rain. It's going to start raining. Right, it started raining. There was no point whatsoever in doing this in the rain. What a start. What a start. So this is this is the start of our harvest season. We've had a knackered combine and now it's holding down the rain. It's just typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Right, how long is it going to rain for? Right, not long. Brilliant. We'll get rid of this rain and we'll come back and carry on. Right, rain's finished. We're up to 10 o'clock. It was only a short shower. Crop is dry and we are ready to go again. You'll see there are potatoes ready just to remove the tops from. That's not going to be this episode though. That's we'll do that in another one. Let's get round to the front because we're just missing stuff there. To be honest, I probably could have done with a bigger combine. We'll have to have a look as well at some point to see which, because we're going to buy another field, weren't we? So we'll have to have a look to see what field we could buy. I don't know, once this Let's Play is done, where are we gonna go next? If Attingham Park is out soon, which I'm hoping it is, then we might see about getting the roleplay back up. There will have to be some changes made, just purely because not all the machinery that we have on the first one on 19 will be available, so we'll have to work that in somehow. Or maybe what I was thinking is maybe on a smaller map. This has got nothing to do with roleplay, but for our next Let's Play, maybe using a smaller map, but I don't know, giving myself sort of another type of restriction. I've got an idea. I won't sort of share it now. It's not necessarily for a smaller map. But something that's just going to make it that bit more sort of challenging. Because I mean, I think Let's Plays like this are great in the fact that you can just make, and you've seen it, so last episode we took half a trailer full of produce to the store and got 114 grand from it. We've got a half trailer full of produce now that we're probably going to get similar sort of money for. We can just make money at will on a Let's Play like this. It's really, really easy. It's a really it's a different feel of the game, and it's really enjoyable in a different way. I mean, it's so easy to make money and it's so easy to progress, which I suppose is I think we said, didn't we, at the beginning of this Let's Play, that was sort of the aim. Everything was on easy, we'll fly through it, we'll use different machinery. I don't think, and this is sort of something on me, I don't think we've used as much machinery as what we possibly could have. So for example, I'd probably like to have changed harvester. Like how many seasons have we gone through here? So we've gone through 3. I should have really changed harvester at some point. Just because it makes on a Let's Play like a Let's Play even like this, it makes no difference not to. Even if we just sold ours and then leased one for a year. Do you know what? I might even do that for when we do the canola field up in the top, which I think is field number 2, and maybe the sunflowers. We might lease different harvesters because we've got the money for it. Definitely the sunflower one, because the sunflower one we need a new header anyway, so why not just get a new harvester for? I think that'll be a good idea. But yeah, maybe we'll have to have a look, see what maps are out, and then to see how we can challenge ourselves. I mean, you've got Feldham, who does he does a no tractor challenge, which I started watching. I really struggle to get time to watch things on YouTube at the minute, but I say at the minute, it's been like that for probably about the last 4 or 5 months. But that was really interesting. That's the type of sort of stuff. It won't be that isn't the idea that I've had, but that's the type of stuff that I like doing. That's why I enjoy our survival Let's Play so much, because of them restrictions. You can't just blat through and make the money you want. So it's going to be something along them lines. I just don't want it to be too similar to our survival Let's Play. That's the sort of issue with it, I suppose. But we'll think of something. Like I said, I have got an idea. I haven't really explored it yet. I kind of want to get this one to a point where we almost finished. and then maybe look to set the maps up. I wonder if we'll get I wonder if we'll even get through all this oil. Sorry, all this canola and get it turned into oil. I mean, there doesn't seem... I know canola, it's more expensive and the yield's never great, but it still doesn't seem like there's loads, does it? Again, we might as well empty this, and what I think I'll do, I think I'm going to go into a time lapse after as well. Otherwise we are going to seriously run out of time. Right, let's get this emptied. What I'll do, we'll get this emptied, we'll start a time lapse, and then we'll come back more towards the end. Set the combine away on a worker. I've also, you'll notice, knocked us down to speed 1. That's because I've just remembered we're not on 2 days anymore, we're not on 2-day months anymore, and you can't harvest canola in September, meaning this field needs to be done today, and so does field number 2 up the top. Now if we were at ×3, that was going to be an issue. To the point where I just wouldn't have been able to do it, I don't think. I think it would have withered. So, we need to crack on with the canola, and I'm not going to get round there. Oh no. There we go. We need to crack on with the canola. The potatoes are just going to have to wait, and to be honest, some of the other jobs are just going to have to wait as well. I've got 2 contracts going at the minute, though, just 2 cultivating jobs. Big ones, like, but they're getting done. Excuse me. They're getting done on a worker as well. There's plenty more contracts to do. It's just things like there's a big 50 grand seeding contract that I would love to start doing, but it'll, basically I wouldn't be able to do that as well as our harvest. Let's get round here. There we go. So yeah, those contracts are just gonna have to wait, I think. What we've got now, you already know, we've got 48,000 litres of canola. That's going to get our oil production back up and running, which we haven't had for ages. The other thing I need to do as well is, I don't think I'm going to do it now though. What I was going to say is we need to sell a load of pallets which are already in. I'm sure I loaded up. the purity on the back. Is it round here? Right. Where is that? Neither. That's it. My God. Right. That's going to tip in there. Let's put this round here. That's 48,000 litres. And we're back up and running again. I don't know how quickly we'll get through that. Cycles per month 4,800. Is there any point in putting the rest of the canola in? Or do we just sell it? Because I don't think we'll get through that. If it's only, well, say 5,000, that's 10 months we need to get through it all, and we're not still going to be on here in 10 months time. The Let's Play will have finished. So what? Do you know what I might do? For the rest of it, I might start putting it in the silo and then seeing how we get on. I think that might be the best way to do it. But we'll get back down first. It's a lot tighter this. I mean, you've probably seen throughout the Let's Play, but that particular turn, it's a hell of a lot tighter than it looks. Right. Up we come. I think we've got quite a lot of milk to get rid of as well. What have we got? Milk. Yeah, 77,000 litres. If we can get around here quickly, we can pull alongside this and start emptying. Right, hopefully that'll just stop and not try to spin round. Should do. You know, I've just been reminded there. I totally forgot. I think the month we skipped, we were supposed to be doing grass work, weren't we? It's all the silage we've got left. I mean, we aren't going to need it. But yeah, I totally forgot about that. I don't think I'll do any more now. Do you know what, I may as well just jump in this myself. There's no point in having to work on it, is there? That's completed, so 21,000. There's that sown contract, but like I said, I won't be able to just, because that'll need, with that piece of machinery as well, with that particular planter, that'll just need filling up all the time. And I haven't got time to do that, not with us potentially losing crop. I think there's a good chance that there might only be 3 more episodes of this. I think our next one will be the potatoes. Then there'll be one where we do that field right in front of us on the hill, the sunflowers. And then I'll probably jump forward a few months and do one where we selling the oil, I would have thought. Or not just the oil, but a lot of products. A lot of products go higher around Christmas, don't they? Right. That is that field done. So we've got 48,000 litres already. Let's see what we end up with here. And another 8,000, so 56,000 litres of canola we got off there, which I don't think is bad, really. I know, I mean, it was yesterday, it might have even been the day before, when I first started recording this. And I was saying it didn't look like it was sort of filling up too much. I remember saying that. But I don't think, 56,000 is overly bad. Right, what we need to do is, I'm going to move all this up into the other field and we're going to get going. However, I won't be showing overly much of us harvesting that one, because it's just exactly the same as what we've been doing here. So I'll get it all moved up and I'll probably come back towards the end of the harvest, I would have thought. So we'll just get this put on. Right, I'll see you up there. Almost done in field 2. I've put it back on to ×3. Judging by how long it's took, I probably shouldn't have put it down, to be honest. It's took nowhere near as long as what I thought it was going to. Or maybe I was just sort of thinking ×3 was faster than what it actually was. Because we used to play this in ×5, didn't we? I think that was just a little bit too quick. Yeah, I think we probably should have left it on ×3. Our money's gone up a bit. That's because that field there, field number 1, we finished a cultivating contract in it. We got something like about 26 grand from it, something like that. I don't know how much is left in that trailer. We have emptied 48,000 litres into our silo. Is that all we've emptied? I think it is. Yeah. 48,000 litres of canola into the silo, and then whatever we're going to get from here as well. Like I said, I'm not sure how much is in the wagon at the minute. But I don't think... alright, wait. November. I don't think we'll put it all through the oil production, because we just won't have time to get it done. We might as well sell the rest of it when it comes to November. I think we'll probably sell what canola we've got in the silo, and then the rest can go through the production. I say the rest, it's already in there now. Right, I'm just going to go and empty this. I will do if I can go over there. What do we reckon? 2 more. 2 more possibly. 2 more runs, that is. I mean, I know we should because of the size of the fields, but I think we'll end up making a good amount of money off this. Them bits there, when I was doing the carton, the workers were on, and it was just them tiny little bits that they missed. So yeah, 2 more. We'll get to the top of here, and then it'll just be this last little strip down the bottom, I would have thought. And that will be us done. I don't know if to possibly... what I was going to say is, I don't know if to possibly sell this combine, because I said, didn't I, we're going to use another one for the sunflowers anyway. So, and we won't need it again, because this is the last year that we'll be using it. So, don't know. But no, we won't sell it. What I was thinking is, we didn't buy it, did we? It was part of the starting equipment. I think if we bought it, it might have been different. We could have sold it, then it would have gone towards sort of our final total. But this isn't something like when on Jack Pine. If you watch the final episode of Jack Pine from FS19, we sold everything because I wanted to show just how much money we've made starting from nothing, and it was 2.2 million, wasn't it? And I literally sold everything that I could. I think the buildings stayed, but all machinery, all the animals, everything was sold, and we got that final total. This isn't a let's play where we'll be doing that. Whether I'll end up doing that on No Man's Land or not, I don't know. I mean, No Man's Land compared to Jack Pine's a lot slower. It's been a hell of a lot slower, in fact. Because Jack Pine, we had those mods where we could just cut down trees as much as we wanted, really. So much quicker, so much easier, where we don't have that on No Man's Land at the minute. So yeah, all I'll do on this, I'll sell all our produce, and then the machinery can stay. I haven't got a loan at the minute, have I? No. Let's get these last couple of bits, and we'll go and get the wagon emptied, and then that will be it for today's episode. I'm quite conscious that I've done a lot of harvesting. I mean, it's the time of year, isn't it? But I know the video before this was harvesting. as well. And the next one's going to be potatoes, to be fair. Right. Let's go and get this tipped. I mean, it's not even full, and I'm not saying it's struggling pulling, but in fact, compared to the Mac, I think this wagon feels a load better. That Mac just seems so underpowered. It's so much easier emptying it going down this way, rather than, because we normally going up this road, aren't we? So I'm sort of reversing in from the other way. Right, what's that leaving us? There we are. 81,800 and another 48. So what's that? 120, nearly 130,000 litres of canola we've got off them two fields, which I'm not overly disappointed in, to be honest. That's not bad at all. Top price is going to be in November around 2,100. So you're looking at 160 odd grand, and then whatever we get from there we go. Whatever we get from them as well, from the oil, and we've still got the sunflower oil to get as well once that is ready. So let's just quickly look. So potatoes are nearly ready. Sorry, potatoes are ready. That's what we'll be doing next. And the month after, that's when we'll have our sunflowers. But we're going to leave it there. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.